Narcissistic parents will financially abuse their children. There's a number of different ways.
Yes, my ex-stepmother would do this. I had to work weekends. Then I have to work sometimes after school. And I don't remember her seeing much of the money. Because, pay car insurance on my car and stuff like that. But still, I think that she took most of it. I don't know. I also had to clean the house, do my chores that I had on weekends somewhere in there too. Which was, I only had to clean the upstairs for a while, and then I think I had to start cleaning the whole house. I always had to do the dishes every night. Which, that chore, I mean, like, some of these chores, some chores are, necessary or whatever to teach kids responsibility or whatever, but these were overdone. I had to, we lived on a farm, I had to help with the chores out there, but like as punishment, I would have to like weed our strawberries we had, and then like we got a whole bunch, like she got these like rows of trees, she would make me weed those. And the stuff that I did, like choir or like, like music programs. I think I was in some special ones. Yeah. They didn't show up to any of them. I always felt bad because they never showed up to that, or like any of my sports stuff, which was mostly just like track and cross country. And then I would use that as an anger outlet. And then like on like special trips for like the music programs and stuff, I didn't get extra money to eat, so I would just sit there, the only one not eating with the rest of the kids. I also didn't ask, I don't think, but I mean, if I was working, I should have had my own money. I don't know, I was afraid to ask for things, because they make you afraid to ask for things. Also on youth group trips, there was one time especially that I remember, I only got $100 for like a whole week away to spend, for food and stuff. But you think I should have got a little more, because like we were also going to the Mall of America, and of course you're gonna buy some stuff there. No, they only give me $100, and of course as a teenager, I spent it all, and I couldn't really eat. I had to have help eating, paying for food on the way back, so that was fun. So, they teach you poverty, lack mindset, real early in your life. Isn't it great? No. As a piggyback off of, piggyback off of the last video, I guess you could say, because I didn't get to say everything that I wanted to say. They also did, as in my ex-stepmother and my dad. My dad didn't say anything, so, I mean, they both were in on it. I mean, come on. That's just what it feels like. Like, if he wasn't sticking up for me or anything. Anyways, like, mostly, she was the one that was mostly, like, it would be her idea, I guess, to buy things, like, there was one time when after I was adult, my car that I bought, that was in 2010, I had bought this Buick, and it needed all of the exhaust, all the way back from had it like a converter, because it was loud and it was also dangerous. And so when I went to visit them, she was like, oh, we'll pay to fix it. So it was like $106 or whatever. She was like, oh no, it'll be okay, like, it's no problem, we don't mind doing this, blah blah blah. Of course, later on, after I got back home, I was thrown in my face via text. So that was fun. That's not the only time that happened. I can't recall the other times, but I always used to hear, after all the stuff we've done for you, I believe, you're always so ungrateful. Other people have it worse than you. Why can't you be more like such and such, your friend, and all that stuff? So yeah, this is all kind of like coming up, even though it's not really much to do with the financial stuff. Oh, I got another one. I think I've already talked about this, but when I was 18, I still lived with them, obviously. I guess not so obviously, but they gave me the choice to pay rent and I could do whatever I wanted, or I just go by their rules and not pay rent. And I was just like, of course I was trying to stick up for myself and tired of being underneath their dictatorship. So I chose to get the fuck out. But anyways, yeah. It's ridiculous. Very ridiculous.